Alright then. Hi, and welcome to Broke Boys, where we talk about random shit. And today, we're gonna give a little introduction on ourselves of like how we came to be and who we are. So, you want to start off, Brian?
I'll start off by saying my name is Brian. But who am I? I'm a person, a human being. I'm a male. I'm 27.
No me digas, güey.
I live in Vegas,
Okay.
but I'm originally was born in Tijuana.
TJ, baby.
Yes. And I got a kid. You know, I got a girl.
Yeah.
Both at home.
How was your life growing up in Vegas? Like, did you start off here in Vegas, or you were born here? Or but you said you were born
I was
in
born
Tijuana.
in Tijuana.
So did you live over there?
I moved to Vegas when I was 7.
7. Okay.
And from there, I never left.
Did you go to school out there?
Just kindergarten and pre-K.
Okay. And so then you grew the rest of your life. Yeah,
And
because you
then
don't got that Mexican accent, bro.
And then first grade, I was here. And then I repeated first grade again and then went throughout.
Okay. Not bad. So my name is Luis. You already know that. But I was born here in Vegas. I'm 26 years old right now. Just turned in February. Both of us are February
both February babies.
Yeah. I have a kid too. I have a son. I have a wife. You know, living that day-to-day life.
Oh, yeah.
But my childhood, you could say it was kind of weird in a way.
Why?
Because I was adopted by my aunt.
Okay.
Because my mom was on methamphetamines.
Oh, yeah.
Even though she'll never admit it, but you know.
She was wilding out.
Yeah, my biological mom. But I think at the age of what, like, probably around the same age, like 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
They took us away from her, the Child Protective Services.
Oh, they took you guys away?
Yeah, they took us away.
I thought your mom would. What I imagined, I guess, was that your mom just dropped you off at her sister's house, like, yo, take care of my kids.
Nah.
You know?
Shit, that would have been way easier. Nah, we had to get taken away, and they took us to foster, like a foster
How long
house.
were you there?
I was a kid,
remember?
bro. I don't even know. I do remember being there.
But you don't remember how long?
I remember I would wake. It was like an orphanage type shit.
Yeah.
And I'd wake up, and I remember seeing all these little kids. But to me, it was like a dream. It never felt real to me. Like I wasn't really there and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I was there. And I was like, oh, maybe that what I thought was a dream was my actual reality, and it turned out to actually be
Yeah.
And then it was called Child Haven or some shit like that.
Child Haven?
Yeah.
It was like a school?
Not a school, but like an orphanage, like where they take
like a building, just a regular building.
Yeah, like a regular building, and they just have a bunch of kids there, and then they take care of them, and you get fed and everything until you get adopted.
Yeah, we used to clean this. Foster home. So the mom had like a 2-story. I think it was like a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathrooms, and she had like 8 kids.
Oh, see, she was in a foster home.
Yeah,
she made her house a foster home.
Mm-hmm.
I think where I was at was like at a building, but
okay.
But yeah, you get paid to be a foster parent, bro. If you don't,
yeah,
if you don't
get paid,
like if you want, you can go get a house, and I think they'll help you get a house and everything, and they'll help you set it up so that way you can take care of kids and shit like that.
Okay,
but
I wouldn't want that, dude.
Yeah,
hell no.
I barely have enough patience for my one.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do that if.
And I also don't want to get emotionally like attached to a kid, and then once like someone adopts them, like
they forget about you.
Yeah. Like damn, well, not that they forget about me, but like
I put in all that work.
The emotions that you guys build up while they were with you.
That's if they were good foster parents.
Yeah, like
there's some bad ones out there.
Yeah. I
beat the fuck out you, I saw
one where like the little girl escaped her foster house, and the parents that were fucking handcuffed them to the bed and shit, so that way they couldn't escape, and they'd lock them in the rooms for days. I was like, God damn, good thing my mom wasn't like that.
My aunt was like that. She babysat this one kid, like family friend or whatever, but that motherfucker was crazy, right? And she couldn't have it no more, so she tied him down to a chair and sat him on a TV, like with like a rope, and just had him like,
Bro, I remember my grandma used to live in like on Arville and Decatur, and these are like ghetto ass apartments, right? And there is this one lady that lived in front of her, and her child was disabled or some shit. But we were like what, maybe 10, 11, 12 around there. And when we had like first known about this, but it was this lady would lock her kid in the fucking closet, and she would like keep him in there for days and shit like that, and she wouldn't like talk to him or anything. And he came out a little, you know,
a little slow.
Yeah, well, not really a lot of slow, because he didn't know how to talk, bro. He'd be like,
never learned it.
Like, yeah. I'm like, that's fucked up as a parent to do that type of shit to your kid, bro. Even if they're disabled. And
I mean, there were different shoes, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, different shoes, I guess, but to do that to a kid, that's kind of fucked up. Like, that'd be saying you put your kid in a closet and then don't talk to her for days. Would you do that?
If I didn't want that kid, yeah.
Shit.
You give me if I have resentment against that kid or whatever, then why not?
I don't know. I wouldn't do that. That's kind of fucked up.
But I don't got resentment against like people like that or nothing. You know, everybody's different. Some people beat their wives. You get me?
True.
And some people love them. Like like will never cheat on them. Will never even look at like another girl, or whatever. Just praise them and stuff. You know?
Yeah. I
praise both. I thought you gotta backhand them.
Sometimes it feels like you have to, but I don't condone. I don't condone.
Not physically, but probably like verbally, maybe, or something.
Verbally. Then again, I mean, you chose to be in that relationship. Like you can also choose to leave that relationship without having to do any harm, verbally or physically. So it's always a choice at the end of the day. Yeah. I mean, some people
bullying creates character.
I heard that.
You get me? So I'm trying to toughen her up, I guess.
Who you trying to toughen up? Your girl?
My girl. Fight back.
Be like, I need you to have more character in you, bitch.
Put your hands up. Block or something.
We don't condone violence.
Unless you with it.
I don't condone violence.
Unless you with it.
He's another story. But yeah, I guess that's our stories growing up in Vegas. Yeah. How's your weekend been? Like, you doing anything?
Bro, they're gonna think I beat my girl.
Why? Oh, because you're talking about it? Well, yeah, you shouldn't be talking like that. Whatever, but, you know. I mean,
they're not in my shoes or in my girl's shoes.
We'll have your girl on here one day and we'll see the truth.
She's gonna go like 2 black eyes.
Does Brian beat on you?
No. She can't even talk. She's or nothing. Looking at you. She's just staying quiet. Yeah, like, can I reply or not? That'd be crazy. Nah. I'm the one like that. I'm the one getting beat.
Hey, sometimes they do be like that.
Yeah, some girls.
Some bitches do be on there. Nah, I don't know, but there's some guys that like that shit. So
yeah,
I find that weird. Like some guys like to be demasculated.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how would you like that? Like, guys like when they tell me I'm ugly, tell me I got a small dick
or something like that. Or even beat him, like, or treat him as a pet or something, you know, like put him on the leash.
Yeah, I'm like some people are just into some weird ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, what would you consider the weirdest thing to be? Like, not to be, but as in your life, what's the weirdest thing?
What you mean, to be like an animal?
No, like, you know how some people are into like feet.
Oh, like your kink? Like, well,
I guess yeah. What's your kink?
What would be your weirdest kink? He
said, I like the way they shit in my
mouth. For the warmth. Nah.
Like that shit though.
I'm not like that dirty or nothing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not.
I don't like feet though. Like, I don't like feet.
I can fuck with feet.
I don't understand why people could like feet like that.
I can fuck with feet.
Okay.
It's not nothing. As long as they're clean.
So you be sucking on toes and shit?
I mean, if it comes to it and I'm like in the mood.
You with it?
And I'm like a couple drinks in.
Yeah.
Anything goes.
I like spitting.
Okay.
Like, I'll spit in her mouth or her face or something.
Okay. Yeah. That's a kink. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to Would you let her spit in your mouth?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be all the way. You might as well. Yeah.
He's like, I already
let
eat the
shit
pussy
in my mouth though.
He's like, I already eat the pussy. I eat the ass. What's exactly. A little spit?
Yeah, what's a little spit? Ain't gonna hurt. But I'm building up immunity system. Yeah.
Hey, true. It's like eating that dirt when you were a little kid.
Eating dirt, mud, insects, you know. Put everything in your mouth.
Getting that protein plus the vitamins.
Yup. That's like not get sick.
I feel like today's kids will never understand that.
Maybe not.
Nah, I feel like a lot of parents are more like our age and shit like that, are more conscientious in a way. Okay. Where like they're like not letting their kid do what we would do in our time, because I mean, I don't know. I've seen a couple kids and I've seen how they've been raised and shit. I wouldn't say ours, but the ones before us, like maybe the 30-year-olds and shit like that. They're like more protective of their kids and shit like that, and they're like child or kill a lot more.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not that.
My girl kind of is, but she just because she's worried that the baby will get injured or something.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's understandable, but I feel like your kid gotta learn. And if they don't learn one way, they gotta learn another way. You know?
If they don't die, they're gonna be stronger.
Like at the end of the day, you could tell them, no, don't eat that. This isn't that.
They're gonna eat it regardless.
Yeah, they're gonna make the decision later on whether you're there or not. Yeah, and
unless you're there 24 hours, like just looking over their shoulder.
Yeah, micromanaging and shit.
And even that, you know.
Yeah.
Just let them be.
Yeah.
Let them grow up. They'll figure it out.
Like the other day, I was showering, right? And I was showering with my kid. Okay. And he had this fucking car. And the little mirror, like the side mirror, it broke off, and I didn't see that. And this fool fucking stuck it up his nose.
Oh, hell no.
And I was like, I had to make. He's like, no. I didn't see it. Yeah. I was showering, bro, and I'm like, okay. So I was like this. I'm like. You know,
squeeze the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I guess I was pushing him more in. Yeah. And he started crying more. I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, nose. Damn. And I looked in his nose and I saw that fucking mirror in there. I'm like, you fucking little kid.
How do you take it out?
I fucking had him. I went like that.
And he blew.
I'm like, blow hard. Yeah. And he's like.
And it came out.
Hell yeah. I was like, that was lucky, bro. Because if it could have got stuck, and I would have to go get surgery and that shit. Yeah. Kids are wild, bro. Yeah. Like this little kid, like the moment you look away, they be doing something. And I understand. I understand my mom now how she was with us, because it was 3 of us.
How about you give your ass away?
Well, not that one. Not my biological mom, but my aunt. That's my. I call her my mom. And we grew up with her and shit. And she had 3 of us. And now I see
why they tie you down.
not why they tied us down, but why they always like had an eye on us, because we were always fucking around and shit. Because we had a jacuzzi in the house before.
Oh dang!
And she had to uninstall it and take it all out.
Because you got drowned.
Because we kept fucking around it, trying to go in and shit. And she was scared that we'd go drown and shit. And I understand that now as a kid. I'm like, as a kid though, I'm like, it's a pool. I want to go in the pool.
I don't go in the pool.
Yeah, but
you don't see the danger in it.
Now my dog, I'm like, oh, I see now. Yeah. We could have drowned and this and that. Whatever. Because they would have like a fucking heavy ass sheet of plywood on top.
You guys would just
get on top and just put that shit off, and would be in the jacuzzi just chilling.
Sheesh.
But something could have happened, but nothing happened. Got shit. Not that I know of. I don't think we ever had anything happen to us. Okay. But fuck it.
Yeah.
You live and you learn.
I used to live in my grandma's house, like before coming to the United States, you know, and my mom was here already working, and so I was with my grandma. But my grandma, she was older, so she'll either leave me at my aunt's house, and my aunt used to have like a little farm where she had hella trees and stuff, and my grandma did too, and I used to love climbing them, and like I fell plenty of times where they got worried, you know, because like. But I never broke anything until I started jumping in and out of windows, and that's when I started
jumping in and out of windows.
Yeah, I was just that bored. We had a window inside the house. You know what I mean? Like, it was like a room, and instead of like having a door, it was a window. Okay. And then they had a door like
a sliding door or like a sliding window.
No, like a regular window. Yeah, like a regular window.
Big ass window, and you just jump in and out of it.
Yeah, but it's taller than me. Like, okay. I was small, so my height would be like where the window's at. Okay. And so I had to put a chair and stuff, and there was a bed on the other side. So obviously that's simple. And I went from the bed back to the chair, and the chair slipped, and I ended up landing on my forearm on the side, and it just snapped like. Yeah, and then I had to take me to the doctor to get a cast and put it back into place.
My brother had the same situation. I don't know if you met Andy. Yeah. The second oldest one. Well, that fool. We were at my my biological mom's house. So my grandma. And she had these neighbors that were like kids and shit. So whenever we'd go over there, we'd go play with them and shit. And we'd go inside their house and play video games. And one day, they had bunk beds, and my brother and his little brother were jumping on the beds. You know, jumping from one bed to the other bed, like that. Yeah. And one day, Andy, his fucking foot got caught while he was gonna jump. So that fool went, and I don't know what happened, but for some fucking reason, this fool broke his whole body, bro. Like, all this was from the head down. He was casted up.
Dang.
Yeah, he had a whole ass cast, and he was like this. So we would have to pick that fool up and take him to the bathroom and shit like that. And that fool was heavy as fuck. He didn't
go paralyzed or nothing.
No.
Nah.
That motherfucker got lucky, bro, because he could have got paralyzed. Yeah. Bro. He could have just. He's gone through a lot of shit that could have went downhill.
Yeah.
But for him, he's been lucky. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So. Hope his legs keep going.
I knew a guy where he got on top of a table, like a glass table, when he was little, and the glass table obviously cracked and broke, and when he fell, he landed on glass and it pierced him in the back. He had a big ass scar in his lower back where it like just slid him in, and I'm like, bro, you're lucky for like not dying or even going paralyzed.
Cut off his spinal cord and he would have been done.
Yeah. Crazy. It's just crazy how some like. Some accidents are just not as bad.
Just happen.
Yeah, like my baby almost lost her eye one time, like when she was real little. She ended up slipping and she hit the rocks face first, and it hit just on the edge of her eyelid. Like if it would have been a little bit more, it would have just took her eye.
Yeah, I think my son too.
Yeah,
you can see like he has like a little scar right here. Mm-hmm. He hit the corner of the desk, and if it would have hit the fucking eyeball.
Yeah, he would have been done. I poked a guy when I was little. We were play fighting with broomsticks. And during that time, I saw the movie Z for Zorro.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever with Alejandro Banderas. Yeah. And so we're playing and we're fighting and stuff. And so I jab him like straight, and I hit him right in the eye. I didn't really it wasn't my intentions, like it just happened. Yeah. Bro, I got so scared. Like he started yelling, crying, and I saw what happened. I saw me fucking hit him in the eye and stuff, and so I thought his eye got pushed in or he lost his eye. I literally thought maybe 2 inches of the broomstick went inside his head. I'm like, oh, this guy's gonna die. It was a neighbor's kid, and I ended up leaving. I ended up running to the house, my house, and they came and they asked, and I was like, yo, we were just play fighting, and he backed it up, so nothing bad happened or nothing, but. It was this big, one of the scariest moments in my time, because I was like, dude.
The one scary moment I had in my life as a kid was, where I live right now, my mom lives right now, we had these neighbors in the corner. Their names were Jason, Alex, and Hannah, a little boy. And we would play every day and shit. And those were our childhood friendships. You growing up on your street, you have the little friendships on there. Those were one of the first ones we had. Because they ended up moving away. Okay. But before they moved away, we would always go to their house and shit. And one day we ended up deciding to have a rock war. Okay. Because these fools had a hella rocks in their front.
They'd be throwing at each other.
The little boy started. He threw it at my little brother, and my little brother started throwing at him. And then the middle one got involved, and my brother got involved, and his brother got involved, and I got involved, and we just started having a fucking rock war. Yeah. We're just throwing them at each other, shit like that. Not as enemies or anything, but
just to hit them. Yeah.
You just find anything to do to fucking have some fun. Yeah. And we ended up doing that, and I don't remember if it was me or my other brother, but he ended up hitting the one of the fucking windows. Sheesh. And he cracked that shit, and we ended up having to pay for their window and shit like that because we were fucking around. Yeah, because...
I mean, at least nothing happened, bad.
Nothing bad happened, but you're like, damn, the shit I'm going to have to deal with my kid. Yep. Because there was one time, bro, this fool Andy was crazy. It was one time from middle school, he was coming back home, and it was him and his little friends, and these fools would throw fucking rocks at cars that are coming, moving.
Oh, okay.
And they're throwing.
And then run.
Yeah, and run away. Yeah. I'm like, these fools are wild, bro.
I used to put... Go ahead.
But there was one time Andy got caught, and the guy followed him all the way to our house, and that's how we found out about it. And he ended up having to pay for the window.
For the window.
Yep.
What's it called?
He also could have got arrested, bro.
Yeah.
That's attempt to murder.
Yeah, but they wouldn't charge him as an adult or nothing. They'll charge him
not as an adult, as a kid, but still, that's an attempt to murder. You still would have done a couple years.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think you would do a couple months, not years. As a kid, I don't think you're doing years. Not for just a window. You know what I mean?
For attempting to kill someone?
You could have a good lawyer.
You could have a good lawyer, but
even if you got the money,
we weren't gonna have a good lawyer.
I don't think they'll. I mean, you guys are not black or nothing. You know what I mean? If you want to play that card.
True.
Yeah. So it's like, but they could have just probably take you away from the parents.
Yeah, that too.
Know? So.
But it was like it wasn't really the parents' fault at the end of the day.
I mean, nobody's looking for this kid's actions. He got no supervision or whatever, and he out here just throwing rocks.
Yeah.
He's not an adult, so Same thing at school. Like if you don't go to school, you get truancy court.
Yeah. And
then your parents gotta go, and they get fined. Yeah. Or whatever. So it's like.
Did your parents have to go through that?
Nah.
Cause I
was never at school.
Yeah. I'm like
the. What's it called? The last time they wanted to do like truancy court, I was already 18. So they were like, if you don't get your attendance together, we're gonna have to kick you out. I'm like, don't you worry, I'm gone next week anyway. It's like, and that's when I left school. Yeah. So
you dropped.
They never could. No, I went to a different school.
Oh, you went to
Burke.
Burke,
like adult.
Did you finish?
Not the year I'm supposed to.
The next year?
Nah, it took me like 5 years for I could like leave and go back. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I never really saw school, like purpose in school,
Even today, it doesn't really matter because I mean, I got my high school diploma, and I got all the jobs I got are without it.
Without it,
no job has ever asked me, "Oh, you got your high school diploma?"
Yeah, bring it. Bring it to the interview or something.
None of them. And it's like, what the fuck the point of school?
Yeah.
Like everyone, there's Mexicans out here fucking working without having any education.
Right.
What the fuck was the point of our school? Like, they didn't really teach us anything in life.
I mean, Vegas it's real bad education though. Yeah, it's one of the lowest in the whole states. It's like second lowest. I
mean, they taught you the basics, I guess.
Yeah.
But then it was the basics throughout your whole life. It was just a little bit more up.
Yeah.
In rank. It's not like you really learned shit like that.
But I'm pretty sure you could go to better schools instead of public schools.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like it might be a little better.
That's true.
But that's if I dedicate myself or my parents have the money for it.
That too.
Yeah.
We also being.
That wasn't Mexican. Me. That was not me. I was outside playing, bro, having fun, enjoying my days.
I didn't have anything against school or anything like that. Like
I did. I just didn't like it. I like the girls.
I like school because I'd always go see friends and shit like that. That's the only reason I like it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'd make friends, and being at home, what you gonna do? Nothing. And then if you're homeschooled, you gotta be all you're gonna do is school.
I knew there's a girl that was homeschooled, and she would always just come after school and just hang out because
she had no friends.
She had no fucking friends. Yeah.
Hey, I'd probably do the same thing because there was a school above, like the elementary school is right next to us. So I probably would have done the same thing. Just walked to school and be like, "Hey, what's up? Want to be our friend?"
It's crazy how how when you're in school, when you're younger and stuff, it's easier to make friends. You know what I mean? Than when you're older. I feel like when you're older, you have a more of a defensive. You're kind of more.
Yeah, because you can't really trust people.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
And then when you're a kid, it wasn't even if you trust them or not. You're like, fuck it, I just want to play.
If you fuck with them, you fuck with them. But nowadays, as an adult, you gotta be careful who you become friends with because some people are envious of what you might be doing.
I wonder why though.
Yeah.
Why? I don't. I'm not careful. Unless I know, I always believe in second chances.
What do you mean second chances? Like if you cheat?
Nah, if you betray me, I'll give you one more chance. But now I know what type of person you are.
To be careful,
you get me? Yeah. So I'll treat you on what you did to me, but I'll still be cool. I what's it called? For example, if I loan you money, right, and you never pay me back. That shouldn't stop us from not being friends. You know what I mean? If I fuck with you like that,
yeah, I guess.
I wouldn't care, really, because at the end of the day, it's I can make it again. Yeah. I mean, if it's a big amount where it's like now I'm what going would you for,
consider a big amount?
Like in the $1,000. You know, like if I gotta loan you like 1,000, 2, 3, 4, whatever, then that's when I think it's like a lot.
Yeah, okay.
You get me? Where it's like, okay, bro, like, you know. But even if you're like, oh, I just don't have your money, cool. I just stop fucking with you. Yeah. But I'm never gonna loan money to you ever again.
But so what if you loan someone that $1,000 or whatever, $2,000, and they use it, whatever, and they just don't have a job to pay you. Right. And you know they don't have a job to pay you, and they're like they've been broke, whatever. But it's still taking them time to get back to you.
Yeah. I'll be fine.
That'd be fine with you.
Yeah. If I saw like some worth ethic, you know. Okay. But if I saw them like just trying to be mantenidos, then I wouldn't even give you $1.
Would you talk back to him?
Yeah, I'll let him know. It's like, bro, you know, there's a friend of mine that he's always asking for money, but it's not a lot. It's like $40 and so. But he's always he'll pay me back, but he'll pay me back the amount that he kind of wants to pay me. So for example, like, oh, bro, I got $15, and I'll give you like maybe an eighth of shrooms or an eighth of weed or whatever, or I get you next week, bro. I'll pay you 30 and I'll leave you the 10 for later.
But he pays you back.
But he'll pay me back. Yeah.
But so, it takes some time or what?
It just I don't like how he's not like
how he doesn't give you the full amount.
Yeah. Okay. Like if you're gonna
give me, just pay me the.
Yeah, or don't even pay me at all or something. Yeah. You know, like until I don't know. Yeah, until you got it or whatever. Okay. And I always tell him like, bro, I don't got no money, whatever. You know, and he's like, okay. And he's like, yo, can I borrow like $60 and I'll pay you tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to do that with the homies. Yeah. Unless I've known you for a long time. Then I don't really care how long it takes you to pay me back. Yeah. But as long as you know that you owe me that money.
Like if I was cool with you, like, you know, then yeah, I believe that.
What would piss me off though is if you owe me money and I see that you're going out. Yeah. Like
you're enjoying your moment.
Yeah, like cool, you're enjoying life and shit, but you know
where my money at, bitch?
I want to enjoy life too. Yeah. Like
you better not forget.
Like I gave you money and now you're over here wasting that. I mean, if I have to let you borrow money, I would think it's for a good reason. Right?
Yeah, it wouldn't be for just.
Yeah, like I mean,
I want to buy a PS5. You would loan me $500.
I would consider that a good reason too.
I wouldn't,
but I would have to know you. Yeah, like I said, know you, and like I'm like based on what I know. Yeah, I feel like he'll pay me back, and this is that, you know. But if I'm like, I don't got it, bro, because obviously I don't want to lend you that money. Yeah, yeah.
Like I'll loan someone if bills are coming up.
But don't be asking me for no motherfucking loans because I don't like that.
Yeah. We broke.
Obviously, the name of the fucking podcast. Yeah. But, you know, at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't really like loaning money because I feel like that ruins relationships at some point. Too.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah, because it could be family, it could be friends,
could be whatever.
Yeah, but like at some point, money will get in the way of how you live your life and how you are with them because of the fact, like, hey man, like, you asked for it, I let you borrow it, and now like, you can't even tell me, hey, I don't have your money because you know I'm not working or I can't pay you back because you know this and that.
Even if they tell me the truth, I'll still believe.
Yeah, exactly. If you tell me the truth and what's going on in your situation. But when I got it, bro, you know, I got you and I'll pay you back and this and that. But if you're just gonna like
I'm an addict.
Once you got the money and you're like, I'm gone. That's the only reason you're coming back for me. Then you know.
Some people use as a piggy bank.
Yeah, like I ain't your piggy bank, bro. Like I got my own job. Even when I see a homeless person, I'm like, when I see a tweaker or someone that looks like a tweaker, I won't give you money. I'm sorry, but. I already know what you're gonna use the money for. If I see like an old person that's like been out there and you know, struggling and shit like that, I give them money and shit like that. Where I see you that you're okay and you like I see you're asking for money, I'll give you money. But you could tell who's a tweaker and who's not a tweaker, right? Yeah. Yeah, and like at the end of the day, I know you're out here because of the fact that you didn't want to go to work anymore because of your habit. So you quit your job to go and do your habit, and now you're over here asking for money. For your habit. Yeah, so I'm not gonna give them money. Like, I feel bad for you. Yeah, you know, you did what you did, and you. Yeah. I mean, I could have done the same thing. You know.
My dad told me that.
Yeah, like you make your own choices in life at the end of the day, and I mean, if you chose to work, you could maintain your fucking habit. But you're over here begging for money. Yeah. Like you could say, weed is a habit for us, but we still go to work, right?
Right.
To maintain our habit or whatever.
Right.
I mean, and then also the fact we don't leave our jobs for the habit.
Yeah, but we're not doing like hardcore shit like that.
Like they be doing I don't know.
Crack cocaine.
I've seen some crackheads
Crystal meth
working at a job.
Heroin. Yeah, I feel like it depends on how strong your mind is too.
That's it.
You get me? Cause like some people, like for example, some people make like when they be smoking weed, they say they make them lazy. You know what I mean?
I can see that, yeah.
And I believe it, but I don't think it's all the time. You know?
Yeah, cause for me, the only reason I would get lazy is if I'm like sitting down and like not doing anything.
Yeah, if I have nothing planned or whatever.
Yeah, but most of the time I try to keep my mind
busy,
occupied. Yeah, like doing like editing this.
I gotta go cook. I gotta clean, or I gotta
clean the house.
Go run errands.
Play some video games.
Yeah.
Keep my mind active while I'm on it and shit like that. That's what I like to do.
Yeah.
But sometimes you take a hit and you're just laying down and it does get you slumped and shit. But for the most part, I don't think weed has harmed anyone while you take it. Like we're high right now. Ain't no one you But I mean, if you were to take some crack right now, it'd be a different story. It'd be probably wilding out right now.
I'm pretty sure cocaine too, though. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say not really, but I wouldn't advise taking cocaine because cocaine, I feel like that shit's just poison, bro.
Okay.
And like, there's way better stuff out there for you to do than poison. Like, even though cocaine is supposedly a natural type of high, because it comes from the coca leaf, no? Yeah. So I mean, it is natural, but at the end of the day, you can't really trust the dealers out here either, because they be fucking mixing that shit so that way they can sell it. It's understandable too for them because you gotta make your bread. But I wouldn't recommend doing any of those drugs. Now say we do weed, we do shrooms. Yeah, that's natural too, and it doesn't make you do as much shit like that. I mean, even though you could fucking take a good amount of shrooms and be gone. Yeah. Jeez. But good thing we're not crack addicts.
Yeah, thank God. I seen close friends lose it.
Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, it's their life. Can't really do shit about it.
Yeah, I mean you could try to help them, but
you know who I saw the other day on the bus? Blue Eyes' ex.
Ex, Virginia.
Yeah. She was riding around in a scooter.
Dang. She doesn't watch it too though. Well, I don't know about now, but she was.
She was on it too?
On some crazy shit, you know? Yeah.
She looked old, bro. She looked like she had gone like through a time machine or some shit. She had like wrinkles.
She did hard drugs, bro. Yeah, she did some hard ass drugs.
Damn.
Her and Blue Eyes.
They didn't really look like they do it like that type of shit. Blue Eyes, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
he look like a wild boy.
Yeah, but I mean, I never thought he would do that shit.
Yeah, Virginia. Yeah, I mean, I never liked him from the beginning.
Who, Virginia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never liked her either way.
But
stop kicking your motherfucking.
Oops. It'd be in the way.
Didn't we move it from that way to this way so it wouldn't be in the way?
No, it's just I'm like spreading my legs, I guess you could say. And they just keep hitting it. But let's see what else.
I mean, we talk about any conspiracy you got, or do you say you want to talk about superstition?
Superstition, yeah.
What a superstition that you think that you'd want to talk about?
What a one good superstition that I could talk about?
Like we can search them up and see what.
Yeah, let's search one up.
Oh, you gotta use your phone because I'm recording.
Gotcha.
I mean, there's the Illuminati. You think that's a superstition, or you think that's real?
It could be real, but I don't think. I just think it's an organization. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't think it's like
you think they be doing the satanic rituals and shit like
that? Could
be.
Maybe.
I mean, if there's people out here that believe in God, I'm pretty sure there's people out here that believe in the devil too. Yeah, and I don't know.
Wouldn't you think that for them is a good guy?
The devil?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I haven't. I'm not gonna say I've read that Bible, but they have a Bible, right? Yeah, so supposedly in their Bible says there's a lot of stuff that I could agree with, like they say, like if there's one part where it's like, if they hurt you, you can hurt them, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Like say an eye for an eye.
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't it say that also in the Bible?
Mm-hmm.
So how's it? I mean, it's in both. So I guess in a way it could be good and it could be bad.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I feel like everything has to be a balance.
yeah.
You get me? You can't do all good deeds.
You know? That can be contradicted because
it's like that saying, no good deed goes unpunished. So like for example, how would I put? I saw a homeless guy one time at Walmart, right? And he had a dog with him. So I ended up going to Walmart and I bought him a sleeping bag and some dog food because it was cold. I don't know. I just felt bad for him, you know? So I'm getting all these stuff. I pay for it. I go outside and he's not there no more. So I took a whole lap around Walmart. Didn't find him. So I was like, fuck it. I'll go back inside and I'll return this because I don't need it. So I ended up returning it and they made a whole big ass scene because they thought I was just stealing this shit. So since I didn't have stickers on my return stuff, they thought I took a receipt and grabbed the stuff. I could get some money because they say homeless people be doing it. And I was like, bro, like just look into the receipt. You'll find that I have the same car that I paid with, or even look at the computer. So like it was literally like 20 minutes ago. They had to do a hella shit. They had to look in cameras. They got to see what's up. Wait until they come back. And I was there for like an hour and a half. And I was like, bro, this is why you don't do good deeds like this, you know?
I don't think it was.
That's what I mean.
I don't think it's the fact that it was you doing the good deed. I think it's just the fact that Walmart always suspects the minorities.
Yeah, like, but if I would never done it, I would have never got into that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. That is, I guess, in a way that way of no good deed goes unpunished. Yeah, but I mean, you could also see it as in a way where you were gonna do that, right? And that deed wasn't gonna go unlooked by God. In a way, you know?
Yeah.
Like, as in that he saw what your intentions were. Yeah, you might have gotten in trouble with down here in the physical world. Okay. But up in the spiritual world, he's still seeing that you're doing something good.
Came from heart.
Yeah, so it's not like it might have gone unseen by the people around you, but it didn't go unseen by the guy above you.
Yeah. Right? I mean, that's why I believe. I mean, I believe in like bad stuff. Like
I mean, yeah, you can, there's no way you can't believe in evil because we live in an evil ass world, bro.
But I know after bad stuff, good stuff comes.
Yeah, but
maybe not most of the time.
There's that one saying, there must always be the bad before the good comes.
There's always weather before the storm before.
Yeah, there's always a storm before
something.
The sun or something like that.
Yeah, something or whatever.
I mean, it's true. Because I mean, you could personally say that we've always gone through those trials in life where there's always something bad happening, but then something good happens. You
could even put it like in like relationships. Like after an argument and you guys get over it, it's like more peaceful. You know what I mean? Like whatever was bothering both of you or whatever, and you talk about it, and it works out, whatever, instead of going sideways. Yeah. It's more like relaxing. Like you got like shit off your shoulders, more peaceful, you know.
Yeah. I guess. So then, you think that the Illuminati's like just
an organization? Yeah, just like a people's belief, maybe.
But do you think they're good or evil? Because you said, what if they think that's good?
I don't think they're good, but I don't think they're evil either.
You wouldn't consider them sacrificing little kids and sacrificing people as evil? Because supposedly, like it is a conspiracy. Where supposedly they do, do rituals where they to be able to sign their soul away and shit like that. They sell it to the devil and they kill off people. Like supposedly for you to join, you can either give away your firstborn, and sacrifice your firstborn. Yeah. You could sacrifice someone in your family that you really love, or you could sacrifice one of your closest friends or something like that. Or there's another one where it goes into like it goes like a gay where they have to like butt fuck you and shit like that. It's just so they can have something over you. But who's to say that? I mean, there's ghosts in this world.
Right.
Why wouldn't there be a Satan in this world or demons in this world? You know, and I feel like demons are the ones that are running the music industry and shit like that. Because if you look at it, bro, I don't know. Have you seen the little Nas? You know who that is, right? Have you seen this video where he's twerking on the devil and shit like
something
that?
like that? Yeah.
And he's falling from the sky and going down to hell. I'm like, that it's kind of blatantly there. They don't try to hide it.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of stuff and like that's come out and to the public so people can see.
Right.
But I feel like people just choose to ignore it.
I don't think they ignore it. I think they pay attention to it.
I mean, if you really think about it, the whole Jeffrey Epstein Island shit, it came out. All the names were released.
Right.
But what has been done about it? Nothing. Not really anything. No, like people choose to ignore certain stuff, and that's why I say it's an evil ass world.
I don't think it's ignoring, but it's more of a selfish.
It's not. Why would you say it would be selfish?
It doesn't bother my life. It has nothing to do with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what if they took your kid and
then that involves my life? Then it will matter.
In a way, it still kind of matters because at the same time, bro, it's still happening within the world. Where
I mean, he's one of millions, I guess.
Well, yeah, that too, because there's a bunch of fucking people that sex traffic people and shit like that. But for it to be in our government, there was a bunch of government officials. He was like in
CIA something or whatever.
Yeah, but there was a bunch of government officials, famous people, all on that list.
Right.
Why weren't they held accountable if they were on that list, bro? Like the trial, I heard the trial had gone on, but it was the media pushing everything away from it. Yeah. So like they put stupid shit in front of us, like Biden falling down or the coronavirus had hit, and during that trial, it was coronavirus too, I think, and not much of it came up.
Right.
Until the end. Like they said Jeffrey Epstein killed himself.
Right.
I don't think that happened.
I don't think so either. I think he got murdered.
I don't think they murdered him either. I feel like they faked it.
Oh, okay.
And they got him out of jail. Okay. And he's probably alive somewhere else right now.
All right.
Because a lot of government officials were on that, bro. You don't think they try to get you out of there in some way or another?
I'd rather get you murdered than get you out of there.
Yeah.
Like if you're willing to speak and put a list out there.
He was friends with a lot of high up people.
Yeah.
So they could have been true homies, I guess, and got him out of there and faked his death for him. They do it for so many other people.
But supposedly he never was like good to them. The reason is because he got a blackmail, wasn't it?
Who, Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, like he had blackmail like against like higher ups. That's how he ended up.
No, he would do that so he could have blackmail on them.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like, obviously, if you have blackmail against me, I'd rather have you killed and take you away, made your life easy again.
Yeah, probably. But then again, some people could think that way, and some people could think the way I'm thinking.
Yeah, where he escaped.
Where he escaped.
Do you believe Tupac's alive?
Could be. Could be a possibility.
I don't think so. I think he dead.
You think he's dead?
Yeah.
I mean, supposedly, what's his name? His manager at the time. I want to say Sugar, but I don't think that's what it is.
Okay.
But his manager at the time has said that Tupac's alive and he's out, living his life. Yeah. His name was Machiavelli because there was this book where basically Machiavelli faked his death and stuff like that to get away. And he was like, my brother Machiavelli, he did what he had to do. He had to get away. And I mean, if he's saying it, why wouldn't I believe it? Because at the end of the day, someone could have faked his death. How I feel like sometimes they fake some of these artists' deaths.
Maybe.
Because I feel, you know who X was? I feel like he faked his death too, probably. Because
I don't know how he died, so I don't know.
Well,
I just know he died.
He was out in Florida.
Didn't he get shot?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
He was out in Florida. He went to go see a motorbike place because he was gonna go buy one.
He got robbed and shot.
They supposedly robbed him and shit like that. But the videos came out where like some people were going to shoot the video like, oh, X got killed and like that. And there was one video where I looked at it and he was lying dead there.
Yeah.
But there was no blood on the shirt.
Okay.
There was no holes. There, even if he would have been shot in the head, blood would have came down on his shirt, and he had a white shirt on. I didn't see no blood. So that could have been a fake body.
Could have been.
And he used that fake body to fake his death. Cause I mean, I don't know if you've seen,
but why would he fake his death though?
Cause supposedly Drake was trying to kill him. And if you think about it, and some of his there's some songs that Drake dropped that say, I don't know how the
something about the death,
go.
Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
like he had people go slide on him to kill him. He's like, I didn't have to be there. I had my work done for me. And this and that, and he says it in a song. He said it in a couple songs.
Okay.
And he could have faked his death so that way Drake thinks he's dead, and that way he don't have to be watching over his back all the time.
Okay.
Because I guess he knew that Drake was gonna have a kid, and Drake didn't want that to be released out into the world, and that's why he had gone. X had gone on live one day saying, "If I ever die, just know it was Drake."
So maybe.
So that happened, and
could be.
It could have been, and he talks about it, but this fool could have faked his death. Like I said, I didn't see no blood or anything like that. He probably paid them guys out, but like, I'll give you this much, this more than what he's giving you. Just you're gonna have to,
fake it.
Yeah, fake it.
Could have been.
I mean, if I had someone on my back like that, I'd fake it too.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't fake your death? You still just be trying to live?
Yeah.
And we could go all out. If you get caught?
Yeah, we could go all out.
I guess.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna die eventually, so you know what I mean. So might as well go out in a war. Yeah, let's go out with a bang. But, close it.
All right, we could close it.
Alrighty, I close it. You close it.
Doesn't matter.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening to our conversations of how. Hold on. You have to cut that. My bad. Thank you guys for listening to our conversation here at the Broke Boys Podcast.
Tune in, subscribe,
like, and follow.
If you got anything you guys want us to talk about,
put in the comments.
Yep, you already know. We'll talk about it. And if you guys want to come up on the podcast and talk your shit too, or talk with us,
or smoke, or whatever,
hit us up. We'll put all the links in the bottom, or you'll know where to find us.
Deuces.